Hey, what's up, guys? Thought I'd shoot a quick video. Maybe shoot some video over the weekend. I'm at the ranch. We came down yesterday afternoon. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's supposed to be in the 70s. I think tomorrow, it's either tomorrow or Monday, is supposed to be like 76. It's supposed to be really nice. So, anyways, we just ran to town, got some groceries. I'm fixing to brine a turkey. Gonna fry another one tomorrow. Just for the heck of it. It's really nice right now if you go to the grocery store. We bought I don't know how many pounds. It's a big one. It was $7. And so we'll eat on that thing for the next 3 days. And I got a really good way of cooking them, so I might show you guys. Come along for the ride.
I'll tell you when you can go, okay? I'll tell you if you can invest. What? Oh well. Alright, today we are playing Life, and you have a payday. You can only get money if you have a job.
The problem with this game is that money won't buy you anything. Alright guys, so this is the combination I have found to be the best when it comes to deep fried turkey. I stole this idea from Malcolm, Barbecue Right. We got the Milo sweet tea. And what I'll do is, I take my Yeti brine bucket, stick a turkey bag in, and I will throw both of these gallons in with the turkey, and then I use the Meat Church fajita blend. To me, this is absolutely the best. Like, it knocks it out of the park. I'll brine that thing overnight. This one's going to get a really good brine because I probably won't start frying on it until about 10:30, 11 o'clock tomorrow. This turkey was a pretty good price. I thought it was $7. And it is a 14-pound. So it's going to be under an hour to cook. I'm going to say I'll probably pull it at 50 minutes to see how crisp the skin is. And then, so after I brine it, what I do is I dry it down really good. And then I will actually inject it with Italian dressing. Trust me. Try it. And then I'll also douse it with this on the outside of the skin. And then I'll let it sit for, I don't know, at least 30 minutes. And then in the fryer she goes. And I'm telling you, it's the best turkey you ever had. Hey guys. So when I'm setting hog traps, what I do is I sour the corn for about 3 months till all the water's gone. And then I just re-wet it. And it makes some stinky, stinky, stinky sour corn. One of the feeders is low. So we grabbed, I don't know, 4 or 5 bags of corn. I had an extra leftover bag and a half of protein. I got the tractor warming up. The battery was really low on it. I hadn't ran it in a while. I'm gonna go shred with it here in a little bit. Try to get the battery back up. Yeah, it's beautiful here. You know that window there? Is that a baby? I can't tell.
Oh, baby. It looks little.
Oh, that's that loner with the crooked horn. I don't know if you can zoom in with this camera or not.
Boom. Can't with my phone.
You want to make orc steaks tonight?
No.
I don't know if you guys can see that. That's one of our orcs. He's kind of a loner. I don't know what his problem is, but he's always by himself. We've got like 15 on this place. But there's a couple of them there's 2 that are together, right? In that one group, there's 2.
Kinda. They kind of come together, but they kind of stay apart.
Yeah, they kind of stay separated. It's kind of odd. They have their own little families. Anyways, that's what we're doing. So right now, we're moving a trap. I don't know if y'all can see that. The cameras on this GMC are pretty nice. Alright guys, so we moved a hog trap. We're going to set it up at this feeder. This is what we call the northeast blind. Casey's walking back down the other side. That's where the protein feeder is. She's going to grab the camera. We're going to put it back up here. She's sat in a blind across the way, and last night she said there was like 20 hogs at this feeder, and I'm really needing to thin them out. Some of them are getting pretty big. About a month or so ago, they actually came up into the yard at the house and were rooting up some of the trees there because they're all on a sprinkler system. And so we got to get rid of them. But yeah, it's a beautiful day at the ranch. A little breezy, but it's warm. It's pushing 70. wants breakfast. Put a little bit at the entrance. Maybe they'll get on it. One more for show. Did you try one?
Trying. Mine won't do that.
I think it needs to turn this way a little bit. Did you just step in that? If you did, you're riding in the bed of the truck. Dang it, woman. So, I know I'm going to get a ton of flack for this. And I am going to do a walk around here shortly. But I did let that Raptor R go. I picked this up last week. Let me get this corn loaded. We'll talk about it when we get back up to the house. So me and Peyton got out of the blind a little early. Somebody got impatient. But Casey, Luke, and Bristol stayed in a little longer. And Luke got his first pig from the blind. What's up, guys? We're at one of the feeders. Went and got a load of protein and corn this morning. The better half starting without me. We're gonna get these loaded up. Hey, what's up, guys? Just real quick, I've already had a lot of PMs. I did trade the 24 Raptor R for another Denali Ultimate. I really wanted a Super Duty, and I tried. Man, you have no idea how hard I tried to get a Super Duty. Long story short, I'm gonna try to make this video short. I know I talked down on the Denali, and I still think the seats suck. It needs adjustable pedals. It needs an electric steering wheel. I got into a little situation where I got scared. So, like, most of you guys don't know this, but I actually have the Facebook group 2024 Plus Ford Raptor R. That's my group. I'm the main guy in that one, main admin. I created it about a year and a half ago when I got that 23, and I planned on doing a 24 and a 25. Anyways, when I bought that truck, that 24, it was, we made the deal on a Thursday. Me and Luke drove to the airport on Friday morning in Amarillo. We flew all the way to Illinois. The dealership picked us up. Got the paperwork done. Left the dealership around 12:30, I think. And I drove that thing all the way to my ranch, which that's where I'm at now. We're at our ranch down in South Texas. And I was happy. I was ecstatic. I got a 24, and I just wanted to try another one. I had the 23 for a while. Got rid of it. It didn't fit me in a lot of ways, but I wanted to try 24, so I bought the 24. So long story short, getting back to the Facebook group and stuff, what scared me the most was, I'm not going to talk numbers right now because I don't know if that dealership still has my Raptor R, and I'm going to tell you the dealership I bought this truck from. This is the 4th Duramax I've bought from them. But anyways, what scared me was like 2 dealerships within this 1 week posted 2 Ford Raptor Rs. They were 24s. I think one was an Avalanche and one might have been a Shelter Green. And they were both pretty well loaded up. They had liners, they had roofs. And they posted them for a little less than what I gave for that truck. And I felt like I got a smoking deal on that truck. Like, I bought it from a really small dealership in Illinois. Like, they didn't have probably 50 cars on the lot. And so I got scared. And, you know, I'm in that Facebook group. I'm on there every day, especially in the evenings right before I go to bed. I approve most of the messages, most of the stuff on there, most of the members. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, man, these things are tanking. Like, I felt like I stole that truck for what I gave for it. And so I started looking for a Super Duty. I wanted to try to trade it because it's a Ford Raptor R. It's a Ford. It's a blue oval truck. I wanted to trade it for a Super Duty. I really wanted the comfort of a Super Duty. And anyways, my local small hometown dealership got a wholesaler to bid on it. and he bid X amount of dollars. It was a really good price. It was about $2,000 less than what I paid for the truck. And so we were in the works to make a deal on a trimmer that he had coming in December. It was a 2024. It was a 24 silver 350 trimmer. There's like 3 things I hated about the truck. It didn't have a liner. It didn't have a factory gooseneck hitch, and it had that stinking I think it's called the carpet delete, where it has the vinyl flooring. And I know a lot of you guys working tell me, I'm a farmer, you should get the vinyl flooring. It's so much easier to keep clean this and that. I just like the carpet. I'm sorry, I like the carpet. My dad's last 2 limiteds came with vinyl flooring. Can you believe it? He orders a limited with vinyl flooring. Anyways, so we made a deal kind of verbally at the end of November. 2 weeks go by. I call my boy Seth. I'm like, hey, we still got a deal. He said, let me call him, make sure everything's good. He calls him, and he lowered the price by 12 grand. He lowered it 12 grand. And so I was like, hi, buddy. What are you doing? I'm trying to shoot a video here. Anyways, he lowered it 12,000 with a couple weeks, and I'm like, Seth, dude, this ain't gonna work, dude. I'm not selling for that. Get out of here, dude. Told him I'd pour gas on it, burn it, and try to make it look like an arson or something somebody committed. Anyways, I was pissed. I was kind of pissed. It was so weird because I was in the middle of farming. I had a lot of acres to go. We'd got this big 6-inch rain. And then a week later, we got a 3-inch rain. It took like a month and a half for everything to dry up. We planted everything so late this year. Like, it was super late this year. And I was stressed about that truck. Like, I thought I was going to lose my butt on it. Like, I really did. And it was weird. This young kid, I know he's a young kid. He's probably half my age. He's got to be. I'm 37. I figure he's early 20s. He calls me out of the blue from Sewell. Sewell is who I bought the truck from. Stop. Sewell is who I bought the truck from. Right there on the plate. And anyways, he calls me just to say hi. Hey, how you doing? I bought 3 Duramaxes from him. I think I bought a 19, a 23, and that black 24 that I had in my last couple of videos came from him. And anyways, he calls me. Hey, how you doing? Are you in the market for a truck? Them salesmen still bug you, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I said, you know what? I actually kind of am. I told him, I said, I've got a Ford Raptor R. I'm really wanting to trade it for a Super Duty, but I said, if you got something that, we can make a deal on, I might be a player. And so he calls me back a couple hours later and says, hey, I've got one 3500. It's at a sister store. Do you think you'd be interested? It's blue. It's this glacier blue, and I actually like the color. It's really grown on me here lately. And so, anyways, long story short, it's funny how the world works. He called me out of the blue on this. Like, it was weird. Out of the blue, I say, yeah. I said, see what your GM will give me for it. They offer me $1,000 more than the first offer I got in November. And so I was like, I gotta jump on this. Like, what am I gonna do? And so I hem-hawed around it for a while. The biggest problem with this truck that just drives me nuts, still driving me nuts right now, it does not have the 5th wheel gooseneck hitch prep package, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't have the 4 posts with the ball in the middle. Who orders a 3500 without that? I don't know. I could tell the truck was ordered because the guy ordered it with a tonneau cover. And sorry, Casey's sitting in a deer blind tonight. Her and Luke went hunting. Poor Peyton yesterday, he got bit by a wasp on his foot. It swelled up the size of a baseball, so I had to go down this morning and get him some Benadryl. Finally, the swelling went down. He's running around now. He's all right. But anyways, I couldn't believe it. So I hem-hawed around about it, and I backed out. I told him, I was like, I really want a gooseneck hitch. I'm not going to take the truck. So, like, 2 weeks go by. Like, this is no joke. 2 weeks go by. I ended up, I think when we first started talking about trading that Raptor for a Ford, it had I want to say it had 4 or 4,500 miles on it. Well, Casey and I brought it to the ranch 2 weekends in a row. We ended up taking it to Dallas. Put a lot of miles on it really quick. The truck ended up with 7,000 miles on it. He calls me and he said, "Hey, did you ever do anything with the Raptor R?" He goes, "My GM's wanting to know if you still want to make a deal." And I was like, "You still have that truck?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "They've had this one for a while." He goes, "This is at a sister store." He said somebody custom ordered it, which I kind of knew that just by looking at the window sticker. And he said they just want to get rid of it. They're ready to get out of it. It's a 24. It's not a 25. They had 25s on the lot. And so I said, "I tell you what," I said, "tell him to make me the absolute best offer he can. One-time deal. This is it." And I told him, I said, "I don't like the seats. I don't like the no adjustable pedals. I don't like the steering wheel." And so they didn't give me any more for the Raptor R on paper, but they upped the, I want to say they took another 2,000 off MSRP. And so I ended up getting this thing for like 11 off MSRP. And I sold the Raptor R for 1,000 less than what I paid for it, with 7,000 miles on it. So I ran with it. And that's it, guys. That's all I got for you. That I let it go. Since I'd made the trade 2-3 weeks ago, there's been at least 5 or 6 Raptor Rs that are 25 models, 25-year models, go on my Facebook page or my Facebook group page for 15 over. And so I'm telling you, it's coming. I think the 23s and 24s are going to tank. 25s are already tanking. It's this economy, man. It just sucks. Like, there's no farm bill passed right now. Like, everything just sucks. And so I got out of that truck. I love that truck. That 5.2, if you can afford it and you can go play with one, they're awesome. But, man, just be careful. Try to get a really good deal. If you can get one for MSRP, you're golden. If you got to pay over like I did, just be careful. Like, I lost $1,000 on that truck, plus a little bit with the taxes and some of the paperwork. But I still got to put 7,000 miles on it, so I feel like I did pretty good. But, yeah, just, I don't know, it's just an update. I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this because I went back to a damn GMC. I didn't want to, though. I really, really, honestly and truthfully wanted a Ford. And I tried. Man, you have no idea. I called 5 or 6 dealerships. I've got a girl that's an admin in our Facebook group, and I talked to her about it, and the most I could get for that thing was, I'm not going to say the number, but it was 7,000 less than what I got for it. And they're a huge volume dealer way up north. And so I did the best I could. I got out of the truck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Another dang Denali 6.6 Duramax, but it's a pretty truck. I like it. I like the color a lot, believe it or not. It's dirty. It is super dirty right now. I've got 1,190 miles. I've got 1,200 miles on it. And yeah, the seats aren't as good. I am curious though, and I don't know if anybody can confirm this. It's so weird. So these front seats are like pretty stiff when you touch them, but the back seats for some reason, like Casey was riding in this thing the other night, and so I sat in it. These are a lot plusher. I don't know why they don't use this seat cushion that's in the back seat on the fronts. Like, that would help a lot. Now this is all just hard as a rock, but this right here is pretty plush where your behind goes. So anyways, guys, hope you all enjoy the video. Like I said, I'm probably going to catch so much flack over this, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all have a happy New Year's. Cheers.